Hello, everybody. Welcome to my fourth episode of Wellness Wave Deep Dive with Dr. Trishala. And thank you for giving such an overwhelming response to all my previous four sessions. In fact, I never thought that I'm going to even reach the fourth episode. I just decided to kind of start this, and you guys have been giving me amazing support. So thank you so much. And that's the reason I bring to you one of my most favorite topics. Actually, every topic is my favorite, but I'm just bringing it to you so that this topic gets more clarity, because now that India is talking more about it, I thought this life would be perfect. So today's topic is all about probiotic supplements. क्या होता है, कब लेना है, क्यों लेना है, वो सब हम इस लाइव में डिस्कस करेंगे. And I've been a gut health specialist for the past 5-6 years, and this is something that I talk about every single day, every single minute. And I thought that I should have a guest on board who is working for a company which is providing some of the excellent probiotic supplements. And why not hear from her that what's her side of story, because I see the patient front and I'm talking about the patients. So I thought, let me get her on board as the guest and discuss what actually happens on the other end. So I'm just going to add Kainat. She's a nutritionist at the Good Bug. So I'm just waiting for her to join me. Kainat, can you hear me? I've sent you an invite, Kainat. Hey. Hi.
Hello.
Good evening. I can hear you, Kainat.
Hello.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Are you guys able to hear me? Oops. Tech issues. Kainat, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay,
Can you hear me?
perfect. I can hear you very well.
Okay.
Good.
Okay,
Good
hi.
evening. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Just before you joined in, I was chatting with my lovely viewers because I've really got a very good response to my wellness wave. So I'm very excited to have you as a guest on today's episode, and hopefully we are going to offer a lot more information about the probiotics through this live. So, Kaida, can you introduce yourself? Can you introduce Goodbug a bit?
Yeah. So basically, Goodbug is a brand that makes probiotic supplements and supplements which are related to gut health. We create products which can improve your gut health. Our belief is that our gut is the core of your well-being. So we want to, as a company, we want to improve the gut health of a lot of individuals, because you see a lot of people have gut health issues, and your gut is literally connected to every organ in your body. So at the Good Book, our belief is to fix your gut and related health issues. Coming to me, I'm a nutritionist. I have 10 years of experience in the field of nutrition, and I have always been, in this field, making products and, doing research and analyzing products. So this is my core, and also counseling patients.
Oh, that's amazing. I have been using the Good Bug products, and I've been prescribing them a lot because I really love the way this company has come up as approach to different conditions that I think we are actually going through a lot in everyday basis. So, my patients are always ready to hear this कि सर्दी है probiotic, पेट खराब है probiotic, सर दर्द हो रहा है probiotic. So, my answer to everything is first probiotic before I even talk about going to the other ways. So let's dig into the topic, and let's take some specific questions that I keep hearing from my patients a lot. So over to you, Kainat. And my first question is that, can you explain what are probiotics? ये होता क्या है एकदम layman terms में, किसी को एक normal बच्चे को अगर हमें समझाना है, what are probiotics?
Okay. Probiotic समझने के पहले, like before you want to know about probiotic, you need to understand what is the gut and what is the microbiome. So basically हमारा जो digestive system है पूरा मुंह से लेके till anus, it's your gut, it's your gut microbiome. So your gut has this place, it's called microbiome, where trillions of bacteria, fungi, viruses stay. Okay, and they are responsible for your overall health. So what are probiotics? Now, probiotics are basically live strains of these bacteria which are found in foods and supplements. So what they do is, they help to, restore your gut health, because like I said, gut is connected to every organ. So probiotics are basically, अगर simple term में कहे, ये एक live bacteria है जो खाने में और supplements में होता है, and इसको हम probiotic बोल सकते हैं जब आप ये कंज्यूम करते हो, आपको इसका बेनिफिट, हेल्थ बेनिफिट होता है, then that's a probiotic. So anything which just has a live strain or live bacteria cannot be called a probiotic. Probiotic is something जिसमें when it's a live strain, but it also gets absorbed in the body and gives the health benefits to the person who's consuming it.
करेक्ट. सो ये एक कीटाणु है जो बेसिकली हम खाते हैं और बहुत सारी अलग जगह से भी हमें मिलते हैं, बट इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी दैट एवरी लाइव बैक्टीरिया.
सॉरी प्लीज गो.
या नो, आई वाज जस्ट सेइंग कि ये मतलब कीटाणु बहुत सारे होते हैं, लेकिन हम हर किसी को प्रोबायोटिक्स नहीं बोलते हैं. दैट इज व्हाट आई वाज कमिंग टू, दैट जैसे हर कोई बैक्टीरिया है या हर कोई कीटाणु है वो प्रोबायोटिक की लिस्ट में नहीं आता. दीज आर वेरी स्पेसिफिक स्ट्रेन्स that are targeted especially for health benefits, and we're going to talk more about that. But this is like you mentioned a very important point कि gut सिर्फ पेट नहीं है. It's not what is there in your stomach. It starts all the way from your mouth all the way to your anus, right? So लोग बोलते हैं कि हमारा gut खराब है, but gut is not just your stomach. Okay, so that's very important for our viewers to understand this कि gut आपके मुंह से लेके आपके एनस तक जाता है. So anything that's going on from here till the end is actually a gut problem. So that's a very good point that you have highlighted, Kainat. And so when we talk about probiotics, now it's not something which people are not aware about. सबको पता है कि दही में probiotics होते हैं, हमारे gut health के लिए अच्छा होता है. So because we're talking more about the supplements, let's make it easy for our viewers to understand that what is the difference between a probiotic supplement versus the probiotics that you get from food like yogurt.
Okay. Again, like how I explained what are probiotics. So probiotics, जब हम लेते हैं, when we consume probiotics, they have to reach your gut alive, because there are so many factors. There is stomach acid, there is which can destroy the live bacteria. तो जो हम दही ले रहे हैं या प्रोबायोटिक फूड भी ले रहे हैं, तो दे हैव टू सर्वाइव योर स्टमक एसिड एंड देन गो इनटू द इंटेस्टाइन वेयर दे हैव टू वर्क, वेयर दे गिव द बेनिफिट्स. सो दैट इज वन थिंग कि द डिफरेंस ये है कि प्रोबायोटिक जो हम खाने में मिलता है, जो सप्लीमेंट्स में होता है, द स्टेबिलिटी इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, लाइक इट हैज टू सर्वाइव योर स्टमक एसिड. सेकंड थिंग इज डोज. जो हमें फूड में मिलता है, लाइक द डोज इज नॉट दैट मच, लाइक टू एक्चुअली शो बेनिफिट्स. जो रिसर्च हुआ है, द क्लिनिकल स्टडीज व्हिच हैव हैपेंड, दे हैव यूज्ड डोजेस फ्रॉम 1 to 100 बिलियन CFU, जिस कॉलोनी फॉर्मिंग यूनिट. तो जैसे विटामिन मिनरल्स होते हैं, उनका यूनिट्स होता है ग्राम, मिलीग्राम, माइक्रोग्राम. वैसे प्रोबायोटिक को डिसाइड करना है कितना प्रोबायोटिक है, उसका यूनिट होता है CFU. सो फॉर दैट you really need that amount of dose. So stability, dose, all these things matter when to understand the difference whether it's a probiotic food and a probiotic supplement. So if you want to get the health benefits and for it to reach your intestine, you need to look out for these things. So जो दही और probiotic का difference, this is the difference basically. And dahi mein there are certain strains. Again, there are a lot of strains, which have been studied. But dahi just has lactobacillus strain. So for it to like give us health benefits, obviously you will get some health benefits because there are different, there is calcium in it, there is, different kind of nutrients in it. However, like to get the probiotic effect of dahi versus a probiotic supplement, like you cannot probiotic supplement is a better option. Like for a daily health, you can obviously use dahi to get the healthy protein and, the calcium. However, even iodine, however, if you need the probiotic benefit, you have to go through a supplement.
Correct. So it's basically कि वो जिंदा पहुंचने बहुत important होते हैं, because there are multiple factors that can affect whether they are reaching our gut alive or dead. That's one very important thing. And it's also the doses, right? जैसे
correct.
कोई भी medicine का या supplement का dose होता है, वैसे ही probiotic एक certain dose में prescribe किया जाता है या लेना चाहिए for certain health benefits. But if we want to just keep our gut healthy, not really having any symptoms that we are trying to battle, you are suggesting that yogurt would be a good option, because not for just the probiotic part, but it has so many other benefits. So you might as well get the probiotic
as a
benefits
food, it
from
has
it.
a lot of nutrients in it. Like, Indians don't get enough protein in their diet. And plus, again, there is iodine deficiency. And also, the dairy products generally are rich in iodine and then calcium and all. So it's a
Multiple
good idea to
benefits.
include. You don't need to exclude it. But if you're looking specifically to get probiotic benefits, then yes, supplement. Because again, like ISAP, which is International Scientific Association of Prebiotics and Probiotics, they have defined probiotic to be a live strain which reaches your gut alive and gives benefits to the host. So those health benefits, come from supplements. Like dahi, obviously, it will help your gut, digestion and all, aid the digestion. But a probiotic supplement is always a better thing to do.
Okay, superb. So now that takes me to my next question is, what are the health benefits that we are talking about? If we have to list it, or if we have to make a complete, something which is easy for people to understand, what are these probiotic benefits that we're actually talking about?
Okay. So basically probiotics, whatever food we eat, they help in their breakdown. Okay, जो हम खाना खाते हैं probiotic उसमें से उसको break down करने में help करते हैं, nutrient absorption में help करते हैं. Like there are certain strains of probiotics which help our body to synthesize vitamin B vitamins, vitamin D, vitamin K, all these nutrient जो absorption होता है, nutrient synthesis, probiotics really help there. And then in addition to that, our immunity, like 70% of your immunity is in the gut. So probiotics always, they aid the immunity. Then there are certain conditions in which probiotic play a major role, like diarrhea. They help to reduce antibiotic associated diarrhea. Then in infants, and they have any kind of disease, like there are certain disease where probiotics are given to infants or else there are other benefits, like your gut is connected to your skin. So there's a skin gut microbiome wherein probiotics also affect your skin health. So if बोलते अगर आपका skin अच्छा नहीं है, मतलब आपका पेट खराब है, so that is the thing. Probiotic has many benefits. It's just not limited to your digestive health. In fact, like now there is research which shows that probiotic also play a role in your estrogen production. So there are a lot of, it can regulate the estrogen production. Then there's a role in obesity. So if your gut balance is not there, there's more bad bacteria, less good bacteria, then you are more prone to, gain weight and burn less fat. So there are a lot of benefits of probiotics, like beyond digestive health.
Exactly, that's very important that you mentioned it, because the probiotic का सबसे पहली चीज तब आती है जब किसी का कोई पेट खराब हो. So the first instant people do is probiotic ले लो, तुम्हारा पेट खराब है. But they don't really think about it कि अगर किसी को बहुत acne है, or they have a lot of hair fall, or they're constantly falling sick without any particular reason, like na flu season hai na kuch hai, but you're constantly getting cold and cough. So people don't really connect probiotic to these things. It's mostly restricted to how you feel in your gut, how you feel in your stomach. So I'm so glad that you mentioned it, Kainat. So that also takes me to my next question, that what are some specific diseases or conditions where you have seen as a practitioner and also somebody who works at the Good Bug, about what strains of these bacteria are very helpful in these diseases that you have seen?
Okay. Mainly it's, a lot of probiotic strains are used in managing diarrhea. And because a lot of people are given antibiotics, so antibiotics, आप जब भी बीमार होते हैं आपको antibiotics दे देते हैं.
Correct.
तो antibiotic का side effect ये होता है कि आपको diarrhea होने लगता है. तो because antibiotic आपका पूरा बैक्टीरिया मार देता है, गुड बैड सब मार देता है. So which is why when you give probiotics, आपका gut flora maintain होता है. Again the connection with the immunity. अगर आपको recover करना है तो immunity अच्छा होना चाहिए, right?
Correct.
So again, there are different probiotic strains which play a role in your immunity. Like they enhance the immune response. Then अगर आपका पेट सही नहीं है, the gut is not functioning properly, the body can have a lot of inflammation. ठीक है, तो अगर इन्फ्लेमेशन ज्यादा होगा तो इट कैन lead to certain lifestyle diseases like diabetes, your heart disease, weight gain. ये सारी चीजों में भी probiotics have been shown to exert a beneficial effect. तो इनके मैनेजमेंट में like there is a recent study like where it showed के जो HbA1c एक मार्कर होता है अपना ब्लड शुगर का for 3 months. Probiotics helped in reducing that when they were given for a period of 12 weeks. So there are a lot of upcoming research where probiotics have been, used and give shown beneficial effects. Then even sleep, like you won't believe, like even in sleep they play a role. There are different. There's a specific strain which improve the sleep quality. Like generally people किसी को अगर sleep disturbance है नींद में से उठ जाते हैं, तो there's a specific strain which literally improve their sleep quality and enhance the gut microbiome. So like there are multiple places where probiotic work because from head to toe your gut is connected to all organs. So be it PCOS, be it your digestive health, IBS or constipation, or be it weight management, immunity, probiotics play a role in all these conditions and they have shown beneficial effects.
I mean, I swear by it because I have the good bugs stocked up in my house. And anytime if somebody is going through any stress patch, the first thing that they do is they go and pop up the specific strain that you guys have for sleep. I think it's called as the calm, for your which has a bit of melatonin along with the probiotics.
Yeah,
And
right.
trust me, you get the best sleep of your life when you're actually popping in. So I have personally experienced it. I haven't experienced the other ones, but definitely this is something that I swear by, and there's no going back to any other sleeping pills. I think this does wonders. So thank you, Goodbug, for actually coming up with this, because this has not just helped me; it's helped me with a lot of my patients. Yeah. So I just wanted to add that point. Thank you, Kaina, for sharing that. And now that we're talking about these different supplements, बहुत सारा इंफॉर्मेशन है मार्केट में, बहुत सारे ब्रांड्स मार्केट में है, मल्टीपल स्ट्रेन्स है, मल्टीपल डोजेस है. So it's not like you need somebody to prescribe it. You go on any kind of platform where you can get your supplements delivered online, and just writing the word probiotic comes up with 10,000 options. So there are so many there's a lot of information there. So how does one actually decide that which probiotic supplement works for them? Do they have to consult a professional, or they can decide on their own? What do you think is the right way to understand what is the kind of probiotic that you need?
Okay. So if you're having any kind of chronic condition, obviously it is always recommended to go through a consultant and then take the probiotic, because you never know what kind of interaction can happen. However, the ideal thing to choose any supplement including probiotic is to know like what is the strain in it. Okay, if there's any scientific literature which is backing the product or the supplement, and the dosage of the probiotics. Like I said, in studies, the effective, the strength, the CFU of the probiotic has is above billions, in billions basically. So a higher dosage or a lower dosage, like that you need to see depending on the condition. Again, certain probiotics, they are single strain and some are multi strains. So if so in conditions like obesity, PCOS, or UTIs, multi strains work in a better way than single strains. But if you're looking for a specific issue like constipation, bloating, IBS, then even single strain is good. So probiotic supplements can be single strain, multi strain. So depending on the condition, you have to take a call. And plus also whatever the supplement is claiming, you need to always check if they are having any kind of scientific literature to back the claims and the dosage. Obvious, and one more, the
Yeah.
most important thing is the stability of the product. So a lot of product comes, in capsules or powder. So if the capsule is enteric coated, if the powder is having any kind of technology which delivers the product directly to your intestine before, so that it protects it from getting destroyed by the stomach acids. So there are a lot of factors which you need to consider, but I think these are the four main factors which you should keep in mind.
That's very important. So one is definitely that consult your healthcare professional, talk to them about what your condition is. They might be able to guide you a combination strain that works. And for our viewers, if you are looking for a certain strain that Kainat just mentioned, the Good Bug has made it easy for all of us. So you can, and they also have a nutritionist or somebody from the team who can actually speak to you if you're confused of what you want. So you can just get on their website and see your condition. If you're confused, feel free to chat with them. They will give you the personalized advice and then take it ahead. It's always good to take it under supervision. I'm so glad that the Good Bug is actually providing that, which many of the companies are not. You know, it's rather than just getting into a field and कि अब क्या करें, या तो डॉक्टर के पास जाए या तो नहीं खाए. उससे better है they've come up with a good option that talk to us. Maybe we might be able to recommend it to you better. And any which ways, है online सब उन्होंने लिखा हुआ है. They share a lot of literature. So if that helps, perfect. Go ahead and buy. If not, they have help that you can take. So that's a good thing, Kainat. Going to the next question is, खाना कब चाहिए probiotic supplement? There are so many social media posts that say कि इसको empty stomach खाओ. There are so many posts that say कि इसको probiotic को खाने के बाद खाओ या खाने के बीच में खाओ. So you know there's so much information, and then at the end we all are confused कि क्या करें, कब खाएं. So what according to you is the right time to take any probiotic supplement?
Okay. So ideally, again, it depends on the structure of the probiotic, the form, how it's given. So if your probiotic is not having any specialized technology to, reach your gut alive, then it's recommended to consume it with the food to protect the probiotic, to get from getting destroyed by the stomach acid. अगर आपका supplement में if there's an enteric coating, or if it is having any kind of encapsulation, if it's a powder, if it's encapsulated, then आप empty stomach भी ले सकते हो. So the main thing is कि probiotic को it has to reach the gut alive. तो उसके लिए timing is very important कि अगर या तो आप फूड के साथ ले लो, फूड के साथ लेते हो तो stomach acid से बचा रहेगा. अगर कोई टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं है वो probiotic supplement में, अगर है then you can take it empty stomach also. Again, one more thing, like if there are certain products, which have just don't have probiotics, they have other ingredients also. For example, we make symbiotics, which is probiotics, prebiotics, and nutrients. The Good Bug makes symbiotics. Not it has more than probiotics. So and then there are other nutrients also, like you mentioned, sleep and calm. So that has melatonin in it. So that product has to be taken in the night after a meal. Then certain products, what we have is metabolically lean by the Good Bug. So that's a weight management product. So that can be taken pre-workout also because it has L-carnitine. So all these factors have to be kept in mind. But basically, if you want to know अगर probiotic कब लेना है, अगर product में कुछ technology या patent, any kind of coating या protection नहीं है, तो consume it with the food. अगर है, then you can take it any time of the day.
That's simple to understand, क्योंकि अगर पाउडर है और अगर आपने ऑलरेडी लिखा हुआ है कब लेना है, then it makes it very simple. But अगर आपके पास घर में कोई प्रोबायोटिक है और जैसे कायनात बता रही है कि अगर उसमें कोई कैप्सूल नहीं है, उसका आपको पता नहीं है वो बना कैसे है, then you can take it with food, because at the end we want the probiotics to reach your stomach alive. That's the end goal for any kind of probiotic that you're popping in. And with this comes the next question, which is again the most important question. The moment I prescribe a probiotic, is iske koi side effects to nahi hai? So Kainat, I'm asking this question to you कि इसके कोई side effects तो नहीं है?
Okay, so side effects कैसे होता है when you take any kind of new bacteria in your body. So for it to settle down, for the body to get used to it, you will experience certain kind of digestive discomfort like bloating, or maybe abdominal discomfort, or any kind of maybe diarrhea. So these are certain side effects which happen initially for a couple of days for your body to get used to the probiotics. But if it's happening for a longer time, then obviously it could be an allergic reaction, then you should discontinue it. In addition to that, people who are vulnerable, like people who are immunocompromised, अगर किसी को बहुत low immunity है, बार बार infection होता है, जो premature infants होते हैं, ये जो population है, pregnant and breastfeeding women, ये जो set of people है, इनको probiotic under supervision ही लेना है. Like they shouldn't be consuming it, just like healthy people take it. So people who are vulnerable, who get a lot of infections, बहुत बीमार पड़ते हैं, they have to go through because you never know any kind of medication interaction can happen. So it's better
Correct.
to see all these things before trying to go for a probiotic
Correct.
supplement.
Correct. So to make it easy for them to understand is सप्लीमेंट्स का खुद का कोई साइड इफेक्ट्स नहीं है, आपकी बॉडी उस पे कैसे रिस्पॉन्ड करेगी is what you have to look forward and check. Is I might pop in a probiotic supplement and I'm pretty cool, but if you might be popping in and you might be seeing some reaction, then it's how your body has responded to this kind of supplement, and hence taking it under supervision is always advisable, especially you are in the group which Kaina just explained. So that's there. And what about, so this is about healthy people, pretty much in the age group of 18 to maybe 40. What about the elderly people? What about children? You mentioned that children also, I mean, we do give probiotics to children when they have diarrhea. We give it to even like very, very small kids. So how do these people take supplements again under supervision, or they can continue taking it like somebody in the age group of 18 to 45?
So, coming to children, like infants are obviously given probiotics only if there's a clinical issue, if there is diarrhea or any
Yeah.
kind of issue. If the pediatrician feels, then only they are given probiotic, because see, probiotic is not like, very essential nutrient or something which has an RDA, like vitamins, minerals, protein, carbs, fats. Like these are like other nutrients your body needs to survive. But when it comes to children, infants, like probiotics is not something which they need daily. But yes, if they have any kind of issue where their doctor feels it has to be recommended, then they can be given, especially infants and like even children. But coming to the elderly population, obviously when you grow old, your gut has changes in it. The absorption of certain nutrients like B12, gets compromised. Your gut digestive system also slows down with age. So in those people again, if there is a requirement, then only they should be taking it.
Correct. So it's not like just pop in whenever you want to. I've seen
Yeah.
patients chronically taking probiotics. मतलब सालों से एक ही strain चलता आ रहा है. They're not sure whether it helps or not. They just keep popping in their dabba of medicines without really understanding it. So for all those people who have been on probiotic supplements for a very, very long time, it's time for you to review it. Where are you standing with it? Is it helping? Not helping? Maybe you might need a different strain of bacteria for whatever reason you're taking it. So that's helpful.
I
And
just wanted to add one thing
yes,
there.
Kainat.
So yeah, obviously review what you're, because अब अगर आप एक ही strain continuous ले रहे हो तो फिर आपको diversity कैसे मिलेगा,
Correct.
right? So whoever is taking one strain for a long time, please change the strain, because जो studies भी है probiotic में, the long term use is like 6 months max, 9 months or a
Correct.
year. Like beyond that, like give a break and then introduce a new strain so that there is a new diversity of microbes in the gut. And yeah, like you said, like children and elderly, like if it's a requirement, then only take it. Like
Yeah, I mean, कोई मतलब नहीं
digestive
बनता
issues.
कि ऐसे प्रोबायोटिक सामने देखा. I've literally seen people कि घर में प्रोबायोटिक है, डब्बा खत्म करना है तो मैंने खा लिया. So when I ask them this question, आप क्यों खा रहे हो प्रोबायोटिक? And they'll be like, ऐसे ही घर में डब्बा पड़ा था तो मैंने खा लिया. So Kainat is mentioning this again and again that जरूरत है तो लेना है. अगर आप healthy हैं तो आप consume कीजिए. Otherwise, if you are on either of the extents where you're not sure what's going on, please consult a healthcare professional. It's very important for you to do that, because they will decode it to understand what other lifestyle changes are also required. So, this question comes up to me a lot, Kainat, that कितना जल्दी मुझे इफेक्ट दिखेगा ये प्रोबायोटिक का. Like, let me take the example of a metabolically lean product, the probiotic supplement that you have for weight management. I'm sure you must be getting these questions a lot. I get these questions a lot, that ये probiotic का effect हमें कब दिखेगा. It's not like an allopathy pill, right, कि अभी खाया और सर दर्द रुक गया. So how does it affect? कब तक पता चलता है? What other things are also important when you are taking a probiotic supplement, especially a product like the Calm, the Sleep one, and the one for metabolically lean people?
So basically, let's start with metabolically lean. Metabolically lean में क्या है? There are different probiotic strains and nutrients that help in weight management. A lot of people have a confusion, कि it's a मैं ये खा लूँगा मेरा वजन कम हो जाएगा. So it doesn't work like that because weight gain and obesity is very multifactorial. There are hormones involved. It's genetics. It's your diet, your lifestyle. Everything plays a role in obesity. So खाली एक pill लेने से आपको ऐसा results नहीं आएगा. So when you're consuming any kind of probiotic, including ours, like you need to ensure कि आपका diet, आपका lifestyle is in proper place because not अगर आप probiotic खा रहे हो and your diet is haywire, you're eating a lot of sugar, you're not physically fit, there's no any physical activity or you have a lot of stress, sleep बराबर नहीं है. So again, that also affects your gut microbiome. So before supplements, it's always important कि आप अपना lifestyle पहले सुधारो before taking supplements. तो जब तक आपका वो lifestyle नहीं सुधरेगा, तब तक even supplements won't help you. So
Correct.
for the gut microbiome to flourish, these are the basic things which you have to keep in mind apart from probiotics. Probiotics come, obviously they have a benefit role, but they will also work when the environment in the body is proper, like you're eating healthy. Because see again, sugar is very bad. It will, it disrupts your gut flora. So excess sugar, if you're smoking or excess alcohol, is again it's going to disrupt the gut microbiome. So all these things before starting a supplement has to be taken in mind, and then you take a supplement. Coming to the effects कि कब मुझे result दिखेगा जब आप diet lifestyle सही करोगे and then you take this. So it takes roughly 12 weeks to see a difference because जो हमारे gut bacteria है, they take roughly 3 months. Like first month is like you're taking the product, the good bugs or the good bacteria just settling in inside your in the gut, and then the second month they are making changes in the way the functioning is happening because again gut bacteria makes produces certain compounds which help in your body to burn more fat and regulate the appetite, improve your metabolism. All these things will happen in the second month. Then third month onwards, you will start seeing results. So that's how it works. But the important thing to note is that 1 week में result नहीं आया, 15 दिन में result नहीं आया, because probiotics take time to settle in the gut, and they take time to change the gut microbiome because obesity mein there's a disbalance, there's a dysbiosis, there's more bad bacteria and less good bacteria. So to get that balance, उसको पूरा 3 months लगता है. And then when
Yeah.
obviously if you're following a healthy diet lifestyle, you will definitely see results. But without
Correct.
that
So
and just taking probiotic, you should not expect like it won't work that way.
exactly. It's a supplement. So I always tell these to my patients that supplement means हम किसी चीज के साथ add on कर रहे हैं. Supplement हम तब ले रहे हैं, like if our iron is low, if our vitamin D is low, we are going to supplement it with whatever we are currently doing. And that's how these supplements are going to work. That's how it's going to help you. So unless you form a strong base of your building, and if then you expect कि ये building खड़ी क्यों नहीं हो रही है या ये बार बार गिर क्यों जा रही है, it's because your base is not strong. So you have to go all the way back down there, see what's up with your diet, see what's up with your sleep schedule. If you're sleeping at whatever time, binging late till night, waking up in the morning, not even getting your proper sleep, no amount of supplements is actually going to get the results that you have already preset in your mind. So it's important to look at it holistically rather than just looking for quick fixes, because probiotic supplements are helping you in your current lifestyle. These are not quick fixes. These are not something कि जैसे एक पिल खा लिया और मेरा हेडेक गया. अगर आप एक प्रोबायोटिक सप्लीमेंट अपने हेडेक के लिए खा रहे हो, 2-3 दिन खा रहे हो, 4 दिन खा रहे हो, छठे दिन शायद आपकी हेडेक की इंटेंसिटी इंप्रूव हो जाएगी. But that's because you are consistently doing it. So consistency is also very, very important. Expecting overnight results is something that we do not encourage, and we encourage looking at your entire lifestyle and supplementing it with these some good bugs. So this is something that I want to share with everybody who's going to watch this video later on, watching them now, that the company, me, both of us are trying at the end to get you a good health in whatever form is required. That's the reason why, both of us exist. So We spoke a lot about probiotic supplements, and I think that answered most of the questions that I come up with. But there's another thing that you just mentioned a few minutes back is about symbiosis, a combination of probiotics and prebiotics. So probiotics we spoke at length. We know कि वो live bacteria है. Prebiotics क्या होते हैं? कहाँ से मिलते हैं? उसका क्या करना है?
तो प्रीबायोटिक इज बेसिकली बैक्टीरिया का खाना। तो ये बैक्टीरिया जो है हमारे जो गट है उसमें इफ इट हैज टू ग्रो, इफ इट हैज टू लाइक I mean nurture itself, it needs food. So that food for the probiotic is prebiotic. Now prebiotic can be found in food, and then it can in fiber basically, and then also in certain plant compounds like polyphenols and different types of pigments which are there in plant foods. So it's found there. However, prebiotics is basically the food for the bacteria to grow. It's the food for the probiotics. So probiotic prebiotic साथ में ही जाता है. अगर probiotic को आपको ज़्यादा nourish करना है, grow करना है, so you have to give the body prebiotics. आप कह सकते हो एक चारा है, like हम खेती करते हैं तो you put the fertilizer to so that it nurtures and grows nicely. So same way prebiotic is the food for your probiotic to grow.
करेक्ट. सो इट्स लाइक उसको जिंदा रखना है. आप एक टाइप से प्रोबायोटिक तो डाल रहे हो, लेकिन अगर आप उसको जिंदा रखना है तो आपको प्रीबायोटिक्स का भी ख्याल रखना है. एंड अगर आपकी डाइट में फाइबर नहीं है, if you're still constantly taking the probiotics, you're probably not giving the 100% benefit that that probiotic will require. I know that good drug products come with a combination where you do provide some kind of prebiotics along with the pro, but to nourish it, to help them multiply, grow, do their work, prebiotics are very very important. जो हम डाइजेस्ट नहीं कर पाते वो हमारे बैक्टीरिया खाते हैं. जो हम सोचेंगे कि जो हमारी लीफ है या हमने कोई हरा पत्ता खाया है, that's remained undigested, it's out of our body, वो सारा खाना हमारे बैक्टीरिया खाते हैं. They produce enzymes, they produce all the components that you require for a very healthy living. So if you have to quickly list down some very common sources of prebiotics through food, what would that be, Kaina?
Yeah, so again, any food that is rich in fiber, be your whole grains, fruits, unprocessed fruits, vegetables, even nuts and seeds, they are a source of prebiotic because essentially fiber has prebiotic properties. Other than that, there are certain plant compounds like polyphenols, which I mentioned. They also play a role as prebiotic. Then there's a certain component called as there are certain what you call sugar alcohols. They are also a type of carbohydrate like polyols, and also they also have prebiotic properties like xylitol and sorbitol. All these also have prebiotic properties apart from the food. Then even there is FOS, DOS, all these are the terms which are having prebiotic properties. Food का मैंने आपको बता दिया, like any fiber rich food is prebiotic, but apart from that, if you see these terms like FOS, GOS, inulin, polyol, xylitol, sorbitol, these are all having prebiotic properties.
Super. So ये हमारे बैक्टीरिया का खाना है, तो हमें दोनों को देना बहुत जरूरी है. There has to be symbiosis between everything that we're trying to do. So that helps. And if somebody like me, I don't need a probiotic supplement pretty much most of the days. So what foods would you suggest for somebody like me who doesn't really need to be on any supplements but still need to get their probiotics from the food?
Again, probiotics, like I said, foods you will get to some extent, but they may not able to, confer the health benefits of a
That's
probiotic
fine.
supplement. But
in
you can
case
say like
somebody
something for
wants
healthy
to
gut.
diverse, yeah.
So something for a healthy gut, like you should definitely eat foods which are having probiotic properties. That way we can say it. So like foods like curd, all your dairy, fermented foods, sauerkraut, kimchi, your kanji, even pickles to some extent, and your probiotic curds. Then there's kefir. All these things have good are known as probiotic foods. But again, if you are not able to get these foods, if you're not able to eat them on a daily basis, eating a lot of fiber will definitely help to, improve your gut health because they are a food for the existing bacteria in your gut.
Correct.
So increasing fiber intake through whole grains, nuts, seeds, vegetables, fruits is a really great option to improve the probiotics and the gut health. And obviously, you can also add probiotic foods and fermented foods.
Okay, perfect. So, this gives us a whole idea that what do we do in case of no supplements. So, my last question to you, Kainat, that anybody after this live or after watching this video wants to go ahead and buy the Good Bug product, which is just for a regular population. Somebody, there's no specific condition, but they still want to take it to just make sure that they're giving a good diverse microbiome to them. So what is that one go-to product that you would suggest to anybody who's not going through something but still wants it to just diverse their microbiome?
Yeah, like for a regular gut health, they can go for the Good Bug Gut Balance, which has a strain which is, helping with immunity. It helps with digestion, acidity. So that is a product for anyone who wants to maintain general gut health. It's called Gut Balance. You can take it for 3 months, and then, you can see if you want to continue, discontinue, maybe take another product if you have other specific condition. Even for
Correct.
even if you have had recently antibiotics, so for your body to grow the good bacteria, because antibiotics mean so everything is gone, good, bad, everything is destroyed. So for your body to again have the right gut microbiome, this is a very good product post antibiotic consumption also.
Okay, so that's good because a lot of people are coming out of a terrible flu, and this would be helpful. So gut balance is what you are recommending. So I will be putting up the link of their website. You can also follow them on Instagram. Please follow them on Instagram. They come up with some amazing informative posts, which not just for the layman people, even healthcare professionals like me benefit out of it. So that would be superb. And I will post in the link for the gut balance probiotic in case you're planning to do. And if you guys have any more questions, you can directly message the Goodbug account. You can message me on my clinic account, my personal account, email it to us, and all of us will try to make sure that your questions are answered. And if you are confused about what probiotic supplement to take, Goodbug team is right there for you. They will solve your query. They'll help you understand what works for you, and only then go ahead with it. So thank you so much, Kainat, for joining me for my 4th episode. And this was very informative. I hope the people who have stayed back till the end did benefit out of it. So thank you so much, Kainat. It's been a wonderful evening for me.
Thank you, same here. Thanks
Thanks,
for inviting
Kainat.
us.
Absolutely not. I think I am really prescribing the products, not just because कि एक company है उसको prescribe करना है. Not at all. I mean, people who know me know this, that I'm not somebody who is posting a supplement company or something like that. I truly believe in good products, and only then I like to keep prescribing it for the betterment for my people. I want their good health. So Goodbug is to the rescue. Thank you so much. I will be saving this video for everybody who couldn't attend the session live. Please go through it, give us your comments, feedback, and we will come up with more such sessions. Thank you so much, Kainat. Have a good evening.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.